When you're moving animals from one yard to another, you don't necessarily have to go to the back of the yard. Now, a human instinct would be, if I'm emptying this yard and going to the next yard, would be to take me to the back of the yard. But I don't need to do that. What I need to do is pressure on the animals so they go around me. So now I'm just rocking in a little bit, and notice how that's actually putting pressure on these ones moving about me. Also recognise that I'm putting pressure here at the back. So that means that there's no pressure going up there. They go where you want them to go. If I need to follow on there, I can change my vantage point and go with that movement. Now, I'm not going to be too concerned at first walk if I don't actually get all of the animals. That won't really matter, because I can still get up here in a position and get the gate. It's not a worry about those ones moving back at all. And notice how they're moving up and in such a fashion, and also tight. There's no noise here, there's no big bother, but yet you can still get your yard as tight as you like. And here, I'll finish all of that, and we've got a very, very tight yard with no effort at all. And if 2 or 3 go back, I'm not going to be worried about that. And there we are, a yard full with no effort. Here I am in the inside a bugle yard, showing working the eye to animals. And this is why bugle yards actually work. They get the handler in the right place. It's not so much about the animal movement as having the handler in the right place. These animals are moving around me and going through the draft because of what I can do. Now I can turn animals back by 1 step. We can get a lot of speed. If I need them to go back up to the front, I only need to pressure in, allowing them enough room. Notice I'm not doing a lot here. If I need to put pressure on them, I can still keep on dotting the eye. Look at how much pressure that is for those animals, and I'm doing next to no work. You can be doing drafting single-handed in a sheep yards if you so wish. It's a matter of having the animals in a reasonable condition and having just a remote gate setup like this. As you can see, these animals are moving out, and I'm just doing a very basic one-way draft here, just a separation. And you're going to have the occasional setback, and then animals move on, but I can put pressure on wherever is needed here on the animals coming and do a draft. If I need more in there, I only have to go into them. And so by going in here and dotting the eye using that principle, I can get as much movement or slow it down however I like to get the drafting result that I need. And notice how all of this is being achieved just nice and quietly. Because we don't really want, as much as we can avoid it, we don't want the sheep to be running. We want them to be moving down as quietly as is reasonably possible. And to get those sheep out of that yard, I don't have to go to the back of it. I only have to pressure in on them, and away they come through. By using stress-free stockmanship methods, you can go and do your sheep work nice and quietly, but still get the results that you need. Here's a race full ready for drenching or mouthing or whatever operation you wanted to do. Nice and tight as we'd realistically want them, and you've seen them go through without any noise or coercion at all. They've walked in there happily by themselves.